Hello and welcome back to Assorted Geekdom. I want to do something a little bit different today. I want to fill in almost a little stream or moat around this, and that is going to take a lot of water. And the way I'm going to accomplish that is actually by, well, I do have quite a few water buckets already between these two, but what you can actually do, if you actually go to the Forgotten Temple and you come over to the pond that's right over there, you can actually, that's an infinite water source. Every time you come back to this area, it's going to regenerate the water there. So for now, that's the only infinite water source in the game. And so we are going to use that infinite water source there, and I'm gonna have to make, hello Gollum, gonna have to make quite a few trips, but we are gonna go ahead and get this all filled out. And if you can see, I've got a camera account set up right there, and let's go ahead and hello little camera account, how are you doing? Let's switch on over to your vision. Oh man, that water didn't go nearly as far as I was hoping. Yeah, so let's go pick up some more, and let's see, do we got this full? Yeah, okay. We're gonna be making a lot of trips over here. So let's go ahead and get some of this water and head on back, because yeah, this is gonna take a lot of water buckets. This would be so much simpler if we had some kind of infinite water source mechanics like Minecraft does. But yeah, so we can grab the water here with these water buckets, and when we come back to this area, it'll all be regenerated. And it was at this moment, when I wanted to start moving on to the second layer, that I realized how much I messed up. So I'm planning on this being 3 layers, but you have to have a block to set it on top of. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna fill in all of the the middle layer, and the middle layer is not gonna end up having water. That way I can fill in the top, and then I can just break the middle layer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a block that is obviously not this one, probably some chalk or something. And so let's go ahead and do a little spin, and we will get to that point. All right, I have now filled it all in, and so let's get back to dropping down even more water. All right, I am done with that. That took way longer than I was expecting, but I want to get a little bridge set up right in this area that connects, the rest of my stuff with right here. I was almost tempted to go up one more layer with the water, and I still might, 'cause I think that might look good. I don't know. It was a lot of work. So if I do that, it's not gonna be anytime soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a little bridge set up here. I don't fully know how I want it to go. Maybe something like right here. And how wide do I want to be? Maybe 3 wide? Yeah, I think that would look good. Let's see. So I'm thinking, I think these will connect really well. Right there, yeah. That looks pretty good. And I'm thinking maybe right there I want something like that. And then rotate this. Nope, that is not at all what I want. All right, yeah, like that, and bring this all the way across. Something like that I think would be good. And we want to mirror that over here. So let's see, right about there and there. And then these go there, and those go there. And then mirror it up. Eep, I'm getting caught on the gravel there. All right. So we've got that. I think that looks good for the base of it. And then something like this on either side. And I think I want... I have enough? I do. Okay. I think I want these on that. And then I think we're done with those. I think I want these fences to go the length of it. That might help to actually build the bridge instead of the railing, but we'll do what we gotta do. All right, so let's see how that, yeah, because it's just a small little bridge. I think this will be good. All right, I think we want that. And do we want this to be right here as well? I think we might. I'm surprised I can't get it to where it's showing the bamboo on it, regardless of how I rotate it. Huh. I didn't realize they were directional. So if I wanted the bamboo, I'd have to have the orientation, instead of being north and south, have it be east and west. Huh. Okay. Let's head on over and do the same thing over here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, okay. And then I want this to be that all the way across. Yeah. And then I think I want to use the Quebec platforms for the middle bit. These. Is that? Yeah, that's everything I wanted. And then I want to light it up a bit. So probably the Quebec lanterns right there. Probably good. All right. I can't put the platforms? Huh. Interesting. How do the platforms work? I thought, okay, so they can attach to a solid block. Huh. Okay. So I wonder if I was to take these out. Could they attach then? They could. Okay. Weird. Alright, so let's go all the way across with them now. It's kind of a shame I couldn't attach them to the stairs underneath, but this works too. Is this the orientation I want on them though? Oh, I want them like that. Yeah, I think I want them long ways, so I'm gonna take these out. I think that looks better than having them sideways like this. Maybe. Maybe? Now I'm questioning myself. Because when I think of a bridge, a footbridge that I'm walking over, they would probably actually be this way and not long ways. So no. Nope. I changed my mind again. Alright. Let's just get these in. Alright. So there we go. It's nothing super grand or anything like that, but a nice little footbridge. Let's go ahead and take a look at it at the profile. Yeah, that looks good. A small little bridge. Now I have gone and collected a whole bunch of reeds and stuff like that, and I want to decorate around, and I want to change the bottom from, well, grass spreads underwater. I want to change the bottom from grass to probably mud, maybe gravel, but this has already been a long time for me. Not a whole lot on the video, but this took a lot of time going back and forth between the Forgotten Temple to get the water and whatnot. So yeah, I don't want to look at this for a little while. Let's go and explore something. So I was out exploring near my base, mostly getting berries, to be honest. I need to set up a berry field at some point. I really do. And I found something over here that I am only mildly shocked that I hadn't already discovered, because I've been past it so many times. But right over here in the water, and that's honestly why I didn't see it. Right here, see this obscure little corner right here. What's going on right there? And it's one of the Klop's houses. So I thought I'd show you this. So one of these guys, usually he starts punching you when you start taking his stuff. And so, you know, you gotta deal with that. But there's nothing like super treasure-wise in here usually, but items, see? Like this Void Grimoire, there's usually some crystals. There's plenty of bookshelves if that's what you need. So there's these wool blocks too if you want to grab some of that, and just general household items. It's great for grabbing stuff like this. Plus it might give you ideas for building. So he'll probably start hitting me here in a little bit. I can't remember if it's when you open up a chest or what, but he eventually gets angry at you and starts trying to bop you. So, oh, and it's weird. So you see all these iron? It only gives you, oh, that actually gave me 2. Usually I thought it only gave you 1. But yeah, it's a great place to come and to grab a bunch of items. Let's just see what all is in here. A berry bush. You can grab some wooden mugs if you want. Are you angry at me yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. He will be. I think it might be when you open up a chest. And you steal stuff out of his chests. Yeah, he does not like that. Ooh, that's a... Yeah. So these paintings, I assume they'll actually have actual artwork on them eventually, and that's why they're currently developer. But they still make for decent decorations even as is. Yeah, let's head down here. There's usually some stuff. Ooh. Is that gonna drop some? I think that is literally my first white crystal shards. Ooh, and another a large one. Actually, I think that might be a different shape than some of the other ones I had, because I thought the other ones that I've gotten were squares. That looked more rectangular. Interesting. So apparently it's a good place to get some of these paintings, because the only other place that I found these paintings are in the wastes. Ooh, and there's a small one. I don't think I've ever gotten one of these as a small one. Oh, and it's not even a developer item apparently. All right, let's grab those. I've been stealing just all kinds of stuff from here. It's a really good place to get just random household items for decorating your base and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up my inventory here pretty soon, especially if I keep grabbing buckets. I don't think I need to grab more buckets. I've got plenty of buckets back home. All right, but I do want to grab these wool blocks. They're nice. You mad at me? Because the only way to get these colored wool blocks is to get... Hello, I don't want to accidentally hit you. If I can, I'd like to leave you alive. But if you start fighting me, I'll be forced to punch you. Or you'll be forced to punch me, and you know, it'll be a whole thing. So, yeah. But yeah, so let's just grab what we can. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, let's grab those. We don't really need the rest of that. Let's grab this iron. Definitely grab all the crystals. There's a couple more paintings down there that we can grab. And I should probably fix my pickaxe at some point. I've just been dealing with it. It's not half bad, to be honest. It just takes, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. So most stuff, ooh, a decorative pink potion. I don't really need that, but a lot of stuff still pops off in a single hit. And so it's been tempting to just carry around one that's already broken, just for simple stuff to break when I'm not in a rush. That way I don't waste durability, but I don't know. It's do I want to spend 4 hits on everything, 4 times as long on, well, not on everything, some stuff still pops off in one, or, you know, do I even care? All right. It's funny how they can spawn with it on top, but right when you do an update, they pop off the top there. That can't be everything, because well, I guess it could be, but usually these have a like a little tub type of area. Okay, yeah. That might be it. This is a little bit smaller than some of the other ones that I've found, but still good for grabbing different supplies. Okay, so this isn't quite. There is a downstairs. Okay, got it. All right, so here's the square ones that I was thinking of. So there's a bunch of different of these So let's see. Let's put them up here. So we've got large, simple square, simple landscape, and then simple 1 by 1. Huh. Definitely provides me with more variety if I want to do anything with them at my base. Let's grab candles. I like that. Health potion, why not? Some of these, they've changed them. See, now these are just decorative. Decorative pink, decorative iridescent. They used to actually say something on them, like poison. Yeah, here's the little, like, hot tub type thing that I was talking about. That's usually in these. Ooh, actually, I'll take this. I don't remember grabbing those in other ones. I don't know if I just missed them or what, but yeah, I spent a long time getting a bunch of those. I don't necessarily need it. Do I want to grab anything else? I'll grab just some of these stools, and we're pretty full with the variety that we've found in here. But yeah, it's a nice little structure to get stuff for your base. If you can find them, they're a bit hard to find because often their entrances are inside of caves and things like that. This one I just happened to notice because it was sticking out in the water. And actually, if you zoom in here, let's remove that. You can kind of see this unnatural square corner underneath the water there. So you may look for things like that, especially around water. Things generate kind of wonky. My son the other day found what was supposed to be a cave dungeon that had spawned on the water, above the water, and he looked at the map and he sent it to me. He's like, Dad, what is that? And I was like, I don't know. And he went over there and he got to it, and I was like, oh no, I've seen that structure before. It's a cave building that you can go to. Neat. I've not seen it spawn above ground, and we've already been here. But let's grab. Oh, do we not have room? All right, so we don't have room for that. That's okay. Let's see. All right, let's head on back to the base. All right. This has been quite the episode. There is a reason why I'm doing the outro over here. I'm thinking right behind me back there is where I'm going to do the tower that I was talking about last episode. I've been messing around in a creative world and designing it and whatnot, and I think it's going to turn out really good. But yeah, so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. This has been a fun episode. Hello, dinosaur. You can see my dinosaur now has a friend. So, but yeah, that was, and on that note, we're going to call that an episode before I get eaten. Anyway, as always, stay awesome.